123X from ChocolateMilkPvP. And I would just like to say that I'm leaving, but before I go, I want to tell my story of not exactly why I'm leaving. Well, I'll tell you why I'm leaving right now. Time. I don't have much of it, and when I do have it, I don't really play much like MCPvP with everyone. If I play MCPvP, it's like 1 or 2 games alone. And I'll be posting it to my main channel. And yeah. So let's get down to the story of ChocolateMilkPvP. So it all started somewhere in either January or February, where we all started, where Dom, Zach, myself, and Josh all decided to do an HG with one of us being an Urkel and stuff like that. It was a powerful team. We were doing really well. Wait, yeah, I was Kangaroo, actually. And so we, were attacking, we destroyed everyone, but, I mean, most teams of 4 would. And we won the game. Zach died and everything. I won the very first game of ChocolateMilkPvP because I pushed Josh into a ravine in a PvP fight for the win, I guess you could say. So while in that game, I remember we were running through a snow biome. Dom suggested that we should all make a PvP clan, and so we all kind of went with it, and we were thinking of names, and I'm like, Chocolate Milk Club, because I had been thinking because of all my friends, we would be playing a game, and then somebody would say, I'm going to go get some chocolate milk, and then everybody would be craving chocolate milk for, the rest of the game, or day, actually. It was really fun. But, yeah, so we made the channel, and the Facebook page and stuff, but before that, before we posted any videos, we decided that maybe we should have one more member, and so at this point, we added King Dirt for the win, or Resblaw. Now, we tested Resblaw out in a tower game, and we did really well. We worked well as a team, and overall, it was really fun. And so we're like, yeah, this is going to work. So we started posting our videos and everything like that. Then next what happened is, I guess we could say that we were doing real good. Because we were all active. We all played a decent amount, And then then BP was added. This is where it, kind of went downhill, I guess. BP was added, our thing got, hacked and stuff like that. And, yeah. So, there's that. That part happens. And then, after that, we decided, we started playing on this one faction server, all of us. Along with ToonLink, who's pretty awesome, too. So, yeah, it wasn't really a faction server. It was more like I don't know what it was. Kind of like, you could kill anybody, but you had your own little factions between each other. And, yeah, that was fun. And then I was doing a few videos with Mr. Skittle013, or Alex, and he had made his own, that was the server we were playing on. So it was all fun and this stuff. And then that's when Josh got kicked out because of what happened in the servers, why he got kicked out. So that server kind of was what tore us apart there. Because we got over a fight over the base or something. I don't even remember. But, yeah. So then, after the base part, we were all good, but then we were noticing a lack of videos and we were starting to lose subs. So we were thinking of ideas, and so Josh decided, he talked with BP a bit more, and he wasn't sure that BP was the one who was stealing it, and so he invited BP back in. Not many people were too happy with that, and yeah. Now this is when you know something's bad, because of our account got hacked yet again when BP was in. Now that's a bit suspicious, so he was just out for good there. So at this point, everything was like really sketchy because of we didn't have much going on, I guess. And yeah. Now the next part is probably the beginning of the end for me. Of the day Resblaw left. That was kind of like a slap in the face. Because Resblaw was one of my favorite members of the group. That I didn't know IRL. So when he left, I was debating on leaving too, because of, at that point, ChocolateMilkPvP was kind of falling apart. But then we decided to stay back in because of, we wanted to be better than HBPvP, which then ended a few weeks later because of everybody else in there left. Then I'm going to skip all the other stuff that's been going on because of that's all been meh. And I'm going to go back to the last video I posted. I posted that video on an automatic upload because of I have cross country so many, like 2 hours a week, day, every 6 days a week. So I posted it, and that was before I realized I don't have enough time for it. I just don't. With all the stuff that I have going on in school, along with my own personal channel and everything. So then right after that, I learned that Zach and Josh, or Zach had left. Zach, Eli, and Gabe. And that made me pretty upset because of, there were Zach and Eli. If you didn't know, when I was in 6th grade, I went to a different school, and I was kind of a loner. And they were like my 2 only friends. So at the first part of the year. And yeah, they've been my friends ever since. And when they left, it was kind of sad. So that made me upset. And then Josh and I were talking about it, and Josh said he was leaving because there was not much there. It was only Dom, myself, and Marcus. And yeah. So Josh left right about there, and I can understand why Josh left. He wants to keep up his own channel. That's part of the reason why I'm leaving. So what happened is I just decided yesterday, Josh and I we were talking in chat on Skype because he couldn't talk because of the time, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, he's like, did you leave yet? And I left the chat right there, and then like the Skype, not hit the chat between him and me, but ChocolateMilkPvP. It's only 3 people, 2 of them are originals, and actually none of us could record above 60 FPS. And then I was going to continue on. Until last night, I decided to check when the last time I was in a Skype call with Dom. That was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago was the last time I talked with Dom, and I guess that just told me that I couldn't be able to do it anymore, I guess. That it was basically done with everything. It was basically just Marcus and I. And Marcus has something developing that is so amazing. I feel so bad for leaving him. But I hope to still be friends with everybody who has been in and is in Chocolate Milk PvP if it continues on. Because they're all really nice people, except for PP. He's a dick. But yeah, I'm gonna miss it because it's been a part of my life for a while. Minecraft's been a part of my life for about a year now, and I'm starting to grow away from it, but trying to hold on. I found my love in MCPvP again, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel as like I should probably. I can't stay with Chocolate Milk PvP anymore for sure. I'm just gonna do my solo channel, and maybe Dom can make that his solo channel, or Marcus and him can make it a dual column channel. But I just want to say goodbye to everyone, and wish good luck to the channel if it continues going. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys understand. See you later.